Anna Griffin's Fancy Flips card making kit comes with everything you need to create over 30 beautiful interactive cards. This is a lot of stuff. This is just full. This is over 300 pieces in this kit, and you're going to be able to do a lot with this. I just want to get this out of the way, but this is the box. Nice big heavy duty box that it comes in, and so lots of storage room within the box for everything that you see here. It also comes with 2 inspiration and instruction sheets. This is one of them. So here's the inspiration on the front, and you've got lots more ideas on the back. It shows you what the inside looks like, what the outside can look like with all of these elements, and it gives you really detailed step-by-step instructions for how to put the Fancy Flip cards together, but also using this great element within the kit, which are the cutting dies. And it tells you how to use the cutting dies and the embossing mat that comes with this kit. Now that's the great thing about this. You're going to be able to keep making cards over and over because you have those cutting dies. So let me just show you those cutting dies really quick. 7 cutting dies. I have them within the package here. One of them, each of these that you see are separate. So one of them is this big outer piece, and that is going to die cut the Fancy Flip cards for you. So even when you're done with what kind of cardstock is in the kit or whatever, you can use your own stash to create even more. That's got that Fancy Flip card cutting die. And it also has more dies. So 7 dies total, little embellishment dies, little frames, a medallion there. So that is really wonderful about this, that you've got that within there. You also have this texture embossing mat, and that's going to push up little areas within those cutting dies after you, those die cuts after you've cut them, and it's going to make them molded into a great shape. So here's the other instruction sheet. Tells you how to use the embossing mat with those cutting dies. Now the Fancy Flip cards, here are the die cuts. There are 20 die cut, printed, and foiled Fancy Flip card blanks. So they are printed on both sides. You can see this great printing on the front. Here's printing on the back. And these are really simply folded. They're already scored. So all you have to do is fold it here. I'm going to turn it this way so you can see. Fold it this way, and then it is scored again so that you can fold it back. That's already ready for you to do. And then scored on this side. So that's the way the Fancy Flip gets scored. You can use a bone folder to get those folds nice and flat so that when you open it, it opens like so. And I think at this point I'll actually bring in a card to show you, one that's been decorated with all of the embellishments, etc. And this is the Fancy Flip card with a lot of those great little embellishments on there. And then when you open it, it's just going to flip right open. So isn't that great? So left, right, and you've got lots of room for messages. You can also do some writing there. That's the point of that blank area in the center. And so you just pick your already die cut Fancy Flip card or create your own from your own cardstock and add those embellishments. So there are 20 die cut, printed, and foiled Fancy Flip cards, and so there are some different designs in here, lots of really beautiful looks, and all with that gold foil edging around that frame. So lots of fun there. And they're not only printed on this side, they're also printed on the back side. So you've got that kind of coming and going. You've got both ways on that. So those are great. You get 20 of those. And here's some more. And you also get 10 colored cardstock sheets. So when you're done with those other already die cut cards, you can create your own with that cutting die. So 10 of these, they measure 5 3/4 by 9.5 inches. So they're just perfect for that cutting die, and they are double-sided. And what I like is that they're kind of two-toned. So if I turn one of these over, you've got kind of a nice cranberry color on this side, but it's even a darker color on the other side. And each one of those is that way. Each one is a little darker color on the other side. So bi-colored cardstock ready for die cutting more cards. You're also going to get 30 envelopes that are going to fit those fancy flip cards just right, and you're getting a sheet of 1/4 inch by 1/4 inch foam squares, and I think there are about 150 on this sheet, so that's pretty cool, and you can use them to attach these embellishments. So let's get into the embellishments, and we're going to start with 72 foiled sentiment stickers. Now that's these right here, 72 of these, so all in different colors. You have different hues that are going to match the flip cards that you see already, and they are self-adhesive. So you've got a piece on the back that you're just going to peel off. You're going to be able to peel that off and stick it wherever you want to put that. Those are the self-adhesive sentiment stickers, and they have for all occasions, really. With all best wishes, I am thankful for you on your birthday, for everything that you do, sending warm thoughts and caring wishes to you. On your wedding day, celebrate your day. So really, because you are special to me, it's really runs the gamut for the different kinds of sentiments that are within here. I am proud of you. It's really got everything you need, and there are enough in here that you're going to be able to use these on the front flap and on the inside of your card too, if you like, and you can just peel off that backing and stick those in place. So that's great. And then we have 20 double-sided labels. Now these are solid foil on one side, and they are printed on the other. So these are the rest of the foiled ones. So they have this great printing for a fun look on one side, and then they have the great foil on the other side. There's even a little foiling on the other side of some of these. So these are great to actually mount some of those sentiment stickers on. You can mount them on there just like that, and then you'll have this great look. And the instructions tell you all of the different ways that you can use these to really have fun with those, and those are double-sided, so you get 20 of those. Then you get 174 die cuts. 72 of them are printed with colors, and 102 of them are foiled. So all of these different die cuts, I mean, I'm just going to sort of move these back and forth for a second. There's a whole bunch of them. Here's a whole bunch of them. I'm going to just show you them briefly. We have shapes like this for great banner pieces with the sort of V-cut ends, and some of those have foiling. We have banners with extra little greetings on there. For my friend, good luck. For someone special, thank you. Lots and lots of those. I love the arrows, foiled arrows in all different shapes, sizes, and directions. And I love that gold foiling. Some of them have a little bit, some of them go all the way across. Happy birthday on your special day. So lots and lots of those. And then this other that I'm going to bring in, more of these die cuts, the foiled ones down here at the bottom, more sentiments down here. It says many thanks so much, cheers to you. So these fun little medallion pieces that you can place them anywhere on your card. And that's the nice thing about these. Hello, Anna Griffin gives you so many options. You can add 1 sentiment, 2 or 3 sentiments. You can add all kinds of these wonderful die cuts, corner die cuts. You have flourishes and scrolls, a whole big stack of all different kinds of beautiful embellishments that you can place on your card. And it's really pretty fun to do and super simple. Everything you need is right here. I love these little hats, like for a wedding or a congratulations. You get banners, and these are some of the printed options here. Lots of banners, arrows, these little fun little hands. That's kind of fun too. Presents over here, little gifts with foiling on them, and so that's pretty fun. And then really a huge number of flowers in all different kinds, shapes, and sizes. And you're going to get a few of each kind too. So you get, here's a couple of those, and then there are a couple of those that go the opposite direction of the same kind. So lots of different kinds of flowers to choose from. And so you can mix and match those, whatever goes well with your card, all different kinds of florals. It's just full of these florals. So that's the kit with all of its elements. And let me just look at just a couple of examples. I showed you this one. It's fun to now you can see that those were just layered up on top. You do have to make sure that when you attach, I'm going to open this up like this. When you attach these pieces, you want to make sure they're only attached to that front panel so that when you open it, it's not going to stick to that second panel. But you can layer some there, some here, so when you open it up, you really see a lot of fun images on that card. So that's one example of a fancy flip. Here's another example, and more of those flowers, just beautiful, adorning the whole bottom of that frame there. I love putting the banner right across that open area. Open it up, and I am thankful for you, and that sticks right on there because those labels are self-adhesive. Add a little scroll here, and then you can do your writing right there. So one more example of a fancy flip, and this one, it's really got that really great diamond pattern, so it's really bright and fun. But in this one, we actually added, you can see that nice bright pink, a little bit of Pink Hearts holographic paper to mount that, that sentiment sticker on. So that's something you can do. You can add a little bit of glitz on there, but remember, it comes with that beautiful gold already, so the option is yours. And we even liked putting dazzles on the edge of these, so this is fun. If you want to see more about how to create these, be sure and visit our webisode site, because we have a webisode for the Anna Griffin Fancy Flip cards, and you'll see lots more ideas there, and great new products from Anna Griffin.